definitely deal wouldn't have been happening if it wasn't for the Glazers out thing, and which is really unfortunate. But do you know what? We've ended up getting Casemiro and Antony in, two brilliant players, both Brazilian. We're coming South American, Manchester United, and honestly, I couldn't be happier about it because they're the type of players that bring the mentality, bring the aggression. You've seen the impact Martinez has had. And I'm really excited to get this player in and get him playing under Erik ten Hag and see what he's all about. Get in the comments down below. Do you think he's going to start? Do you think this player, where is he going to be a consistent starter in this team? Do you think he's worth the money? Who would you play him with in the front three? I was just speaking before previously that I think with Antony, I think he's definitely going to start. I think he's going to start on the right wing. I think this is why we switched Sancho to the left on the game against Southampton. I think it was really obvious why he did that, because he's working out when he knows Antony's coming in. Where are we playing Antony in this system? He's going to be on the right. Sancho preferably plays on the left at times, and a lot of people have said his better games have been the left. I do think he's done well on the right. And then you can bring Martial in up front, Rashford up front, Ronaldo up front. But I'm really excited for Antony to be in this team. Kind of, even if Ronaldo stays and he plays, I think they could have a good relationship. He's a winger that is creative, and that's what we really need. We need different types of wingers. Sancho is a creative winger. Antony is a creative winger. You've got Rashford and Elanga that are more direct and rely on speed. So it's good to have different types of wingers that can play. And I think Erik ten Hag must really like this player to go all in on him. He's wanted him from the start of the window. If we did it at the start of the window, it probably would have been around 40, 50 million, to be honest with you. Ajax sold half the team. They couldn't afford to let him go. But for 100 million euros, you've got to take that. And I think United have massively overpaid, but you know what it is? It's 2022. The inflation is absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not bothered what money that Manchester United pay, if I'm honest with you, because it serves them right for not going about the transfer window in the right way. I'm just happy we've got a player in that Erik ten Hag really wants and could be a future star for Manchester United. His attitude seems spot on. I mean, people have mixed opinions, so get in the comments down below what you think. But people have mixed opinions on whether Antony went about it the right way to push this move over the line. Obviously, it was disrespectful to Ajax doing that interview with Romano and kind of calling them out for basically holding him hostage. Free Antony was going viral on Twitter, and he's been pushing this move massively, not training, having his agent staying in Manchester, making it very public what he wants to be doing. And I really like that because I think it shows the hunger that this player has to reach the top level and move to another team. A lot of people were saying, I think it's a bad thing because what if Barcelona come knocking in a few years and he does the same thing to us? Honestly, I'm not seeing it like that. I'm seeing it as someone that really wants to reach the top level, knows to do that. He's got the potential there to do it at Manchester United. He's obviously worked with Ten Hag before, really wants to work with him again. He developed his career. And I think it's really important that you have a player that's desperate to play for United, has that hunger there. And you've seen it with Martinez since he chose, obviously, us over Arsenal. And you've seen the passion that he's brought to the game. I think the players that Erik ten Hag are bringing in, they've got this bite about them and the winners. And I feel like Antony just wants to reach the top level of his career, playing for Brazil now as well. I think he's definitely only 22 years old, definitely someone that could be a future start for Manchester United. And I think last year it was it 8 goals and 12 assists all season? I'm just going to get it up now just to confirm that for you, just to kind of look at what he was doing last season. And this is in the Eredivisie as well. So obviously this isn't even Premier League standard. So you can't base it all on stats, absolutely not. But you definitely want to look at them to see what you will be providing you with. So last year it was 23 games, 8 goals and 4 assists. So not brilliant by any means, but especially in the Eredivisie, that isn't brilliant. But I think Erik ten Hag must really see something in this player and see the potential there. I mean, because to go for him for 100 million euros over the likes of Hakpo, whose stats are way better, and I think his buyout clause is around 38, 40 million. I think he must see a lot of potential in Antony and must see the bigger picture looking at this. I think we should be getting both in personally, and get in the comments down below if you think we will potentially go for Hakpo again. But he must see real potential in this player, and I'm excited. I'm not going to get caught up in any negativity. I'm going to be really positive, support this player, and I hope he does really well for Manchester United. I really do. So Andreas J for 50. I don't know what that currency is, but thank you for sending a super chat in. I hope this isn't the last signing. I would like to see Hakpo or Depay in as well. Very good work, Beth. You are doing a great job. Thank you very much. And I agree with you. I'd like to see Hakpo in. To be honest with you, Depay, when he came to Manchester United, I was so excited to see Depay come to Manchester United. I thought it was going to be a big player for us. It didn't work out. I don't really want to be going back over old ground. I kind of want to get new players in that have a clean slate at Manchester United. Not to say Depay wouldn't do a job for us, because I think he would, and he would give depth, but I'd rather be going for a younger talent that has the potential to be top tier in the likes of Hakpo, to be honest with you. Nick J, all this chat about where Anthony plays and what he does distracts us from Glazers out. We could have got this guy for 50 million a while ago. All focus needs to be on Glazers out. Don't lose focus. 100% Glazers out still, but when we get here we go and we've got a signing that I'm excited about, we are going to go live on it, and we are going to be trying to be positive about it, because it's a player that we're looking at the end of the day. And yes, we could have got him for less money. And to be honest, it serves the owners right that they're overpaying for him, because he didn't go about the transfer window the right way. So yeah, it's Glazer's out still, but at least we've got a really good player in. I'm excited about him. Member for 3 months has just said, welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, Anthony. This is a massive achievement. Beth, how do you rate this transfer window? I don't bother about the cash. I was just saying on the show before that I rate this transfer window, I'm talking about just players here, not the way we've gone about it, because I think the way we've gone about it and the De Jong saga is absolutely a nightmare, and I think it shows the incompetence of the people working at this football club. But out of 10, and a lot of you will disagree with me, because a lot of people disagree with me on the other show as well, I would give it a 7, to be honest with you. We've not got a striker or a right back, which is why I'm not giving it higher. But I think the players that Eric Ten Hag's brought in, Martinez looks brilliant, Malacia looks good, looks like he's got potential, Ericsson, improvement on what we already had. Anthony's now coming in. He's going to be starting on the right. He will be for 100 million, of course you are. And then Casemiro as well, an expert role in CDM, which is what we've been missing for a long, long time. I can't lie, the players we've got in seem very, very good. We were talking about, you could have 5 first-team starters from just the transfer window this season by the time we finish with it. I just really hope we go and get a striker. I'd love to get this Hakpo in, but do you know what? We're focusing on Anthony right now, and I worry about the striker situation. It looks like it's just going to be Martial and Rashford as the options. Martial, very injury prone. Rashford, I don't rate in the striker role. I do think he's a left-sided forward player. Don't think he's an out-and-out number 9. I think Anthony and both Anthony and Sancho suit a number 9. So it'll be interesting to see who Eric Ten Hag goes with. He's not been liking Ronaldo at the moment. He's not been picking him. But will he pick him now? He's got players that kind of play to his advantage. We'll have to wait and see. But I definitely think Sancho, Martial and Anthony is a front 3. Technicality. There's also some speed in there. Brilliant on the ball. Intelligent. I think that's their best front 3. If I'm being honest with you, it really excites me. It really does. Keel Robinson TV, don't care how much we spent, not my money. Get in. Exactly. We've got to be getting excited about this. Getting excited about it. He's a really exciting player with flair, technicality, brilliant on the ball. Obviously a great mentality, which is why Eric Ten Hag signed him. So I'm getting excited about it. Nick J says, all this chat about where Anthony plays and what he does. Oh, I've done that one. And yeah, so I think I've done the super chats up till now. So yeah, thank you guys for all your super chats and getting your questions down below, because obviously this is an Anthony Here We Go video. And when we see Here We Go, that means it's basically done. Contracts are being prepared now to be signed. It is happening. And it's good to talk about our new signing, because now it's official. We can all talk about it and get excited about it, which we knew was happening for quite a while off. I was just worried because obviously the transfer window in the Dutch league finishes on Wednesday, so I was worried if we'd be able to get it across the line. But it looks like Man United have just kind of been scared into paying that 100 million towards the end of the window. And do you know what? Fair play to Ajax. They knew how desperate we were. They smelt the desperation from a mile off. And they said, you'll be paying 100 million, because they knew that we would, and we knew that they know that the money's there and they know how desperate we are. So they got a brilliant price for him. we've got a brilliant player. The Glazers have been massively overcharged. But do you know what it is? What it is? It's not my money, as I continue saying. My forward, Sancho right, Anthony left, and Rashford in the middle. Interesting you go Rashford down the middle. I just don't see any hold-up play or any kind of link-up play from Rashford in that position whatsoever. Like yesterday, I don't think he even really had a touch. I forgot he was playing on the pitch, to be honest with you. And if you're going to kind of get that ball up the pitch, he's never, ever going to win the header or take it down. And he's quite a tall player as well. So I think he's more of an agile winger, Rashford. I really do. More or a forward player. Kind of like, do you know when you had Mane and Salah, and I'm not comparing him to them because he's definitely not at their level, but that type of player, like a forward player, but on the left or on the right. Rashford predominantly on the left, obviously. On the right, I don't think he does too well, but I think there's definitely a place for Rashford in that team. Down the middle, I don't rate him, but Erik ten Hag looks like he does. I mean, to start Rashford over Ronaldo against Southampton, I've got the Liverpool game because it was tactical. In the Southampton game, I was like, that is mental. And Ronaldo wouldn't be happy about that. To start Rashford as the number 9 over Ronaldo in the Southampton game was crazy to me. SK says, Glazers out. Please, Anthony is over. Centre mid forward, right back still open. Thing that gets me is we still could have got Casemiro, Anthony, Martinez early and cheaper. Yeah, that's the thing. We definitely should have got them in before pre-season. 100%. And that's when I said, when I rate the transfer window, it's about the plays we've got, not how we went about it. If you told me how we went about it, I'd give you a 2 out of 10. Honestly, the way we've gone about this transfer window screams desperateness. It's been, I mean, the Frankie de Jong saga, and he's not even going to come, was a massive waste of time. Not having the plays in for Ten Hag for pre-season, never mind even the start of the season. Dropping points because of that. I 100% think that's one of the reasons why we dropped points, because we didn't have them players in. And yeah, the way we've handled it has been an absolute shambles. And yes, we have been overcharged. 100% we've been overcharged. But this player in general, I'm excited about, and I'm allowed to be excited about it. I've seen people in the chat being, Beth, you're supporting the Glazers. I literally have been to every single Glazers out protest that has been organised properly. And I say Glazers out on here continuously. But if we get a signing in and it's a good player, I am going to get excited about it. And I want you guys to as well. I don't want to be consistently drawing out the negatives. I've said it's still Glazers out, but I'm happy about the signing. And that's the fact of the matter is, I'm a United fan. I get excited about these types of things. Darren Mulaney, do you still think we will get Hakpo? I hope so. If I was United now, I'd be moving for him straight away. I'd be going trying to get a deal in for him, especially if Ronaldo's going to leave. 6'3", 3 goals in 3 games so far in the Eredivisie, getting converted into a striker. Looks like he's got a lot of talent. Young, I think he's 22. Really young, really pacey, tall. I think he looks like he's going to be a good player and someone that Erik ten Hag can work with and can be kind of the understudy to Martial. And if Martial's injured, then he can play. And someone you can embed into the team, and Ten Hag can make him his own type of player, his own type of striker. I would be going for him definitely, especially for 38-40 million, which is what I think he's got a buyout clause at that amount. I think it's a no-brainer for me. I think someone, definitely 100%, a big club is coming in for that player at the end of next season. Definitely. So why don't we just jump the bandwagon now and get him in now instead of potentially losing out next year? Leo J, the state of Leicester at the moment, would love to see him ready for the game. Any chance? I don't think we'll have him registered in before the game, if I'm honest with you. I'd absolutely love it, but I don't think. On Romano's tweet, he said Anthony will be in Manchester next week. I suppose it is Sunday, so it could be done for the Leicester game. I wouldn't see him starting that game, but he could potentially be on the bench. I don't know when you'd have to register him by. If anyone can tell me in the chat, that I'd really appreciate it. But I'd love to, honestly. I think it'd add some. It gives you a bit of that